Today I'm going to show you how to make a sourdough pull-apart monkey bread. It's so buttery, cinnamony, pull-aparty. Hi, I'm Sune, and I'm a food geek. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sourdough pull-apart monkey bread. It's an enriched bread made with smaller pieces of dough that are dipped in butter and then in cinnamon sugar. Then it's put together in a bundt pan and baked as a whole bread, making it easier to pull off smaller pieces and enjoy. When the cinnamon sugar and the butter mixes as it's baking, it turns into this ridiculously delicious caramel. If you're new to this channel, I bake a lot of sourdough bread and I make delicious food from all over the world. If you want to see more of this content, please join me by subscribing and ringing the bell so you won't miss any future videos. The dough in this monkey bread is an enriched dough with sugar, egg, butter, and milk, which gives a wonderfully soft crust and crumb. The flour choice is all-purpose for that tender crumb. As always, use the best ingredients that are available to you. And by best, I mean the ones that taste the best and are best for our Mother Earth. It doesn't have to be a compromise. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member at Patreon. You can also buy some merch or use the links in the description for tools and ingredients. Thank you. Those were the words. This is the recipe. I've left a link for the written recipe in the description. To a medium mixing bowl, add 350 grams or 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 40 grams or 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 7 grams or 1 teaspoon of table salt. Then add 115 grams or 1/2 cup of stirred down active starter, 115 grams or 1/2 cup of milk, 50 grams or 1 whole egg, 40 grams of melted and cooled butter. I used salted. Then mix until it comes together. Then dump it out on the kitchen counter and knead it until all the flour has been kneaded into the dough. And add it to a proofing container and put it somewhere warm to rise. It should rise with 100% to double size. This is how mine looked when it was done. Melt 100 grams or about 1 stick of butter and let it cool down. Roll the dough out to about 1 centimeter high, that's about 2/5 inches. Use flour as needed. Cut the dough into small, irregular pieces. Spray or butter a bundt pan. Then mix 300 grams or 1.5 cup of granulated sugar with 1.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. First, dip a piece of dough in the butter. Then coat it with cinnamon sugar. Then dump it into the pan. Continue until all the pieces are in the pan. Make sure you don't squish them. Cover the pan and let the bread rise for about 2 hours until it's grown by 50%. Once it's grown, heat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius, 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Melt the remaining butter and stir it into the remaining sugar. When the oven is warm, pour the butter mixture down the sides of the dough all the way around the perimeter. Put the bread in the oven. Bake for about 40 minutes until around 95 degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Fahrenheit internal temperature. When the bread is done, take it out of the oven and let the pan rest about 10 minutes on the wire rack. Then invert the monkey bread onto the wire rack and let it cool down. If you eat it warm, watch out for molten caramel. And now it's time to look at this beauty up close and personal. How about that? The way that sugar, cinnamon, and butter blends together as it's baked makes it incredibly intoxicating, both in smell and in taste. Store it in a Ziploc bag for up to a week, but who are you kidding? It's not gonna last that long. I hope you learned something today. See you next time.